Hello, it's Wednesday the 25th of December, so happy Christmas to everyone and many thanks for all the Christmas wishes that have been coming into me as well. Really makes the day special. Of course, not everyone celebrates Christmas, but happy holidays and a great day to you wherever you are and whatever you're doing. It is, of course, Hanukkah as well, and we've got a Sagittarius moon. We're pretty much on the new moon at the moment. She is still just slightly waning. She's 0.9% full at the moment, but to all intents and purposes, it is a new moon. Energy is coming down to a lull. Now then, that is something that can bring out depression in some people, and it really lacks the feel-good factor in many ways if you've got low blood pressure. So do try and pick up on the Christmas cheer if you can. And there is great news ahead. The solar eclipse in Capricorn goes with the actual full moon when we reach that exact time, which is 5:13 a.m. GMT tomorrow. So that's 13 minutes past midnight east side, west side, 13 minutes past 9 p.m. tonight. And that is also the same time as the solar eclipse in Capricorn, when the moon is going to not quite obscure the sun as it's viewed from the southern hemisphere. We won't see it in the northern hemisphere, but we'll certainly feel it. The thing about that, though, is that's the applying thing. It's coming towards us now, and quite honestly, it's so powerful, we might as well say it's here. So that's the feeling, and it's very positive. And another thing, actually, which is really great if you're in any way prone to depression or maybe feeling the Christmas blues a bit, look up and look forward, because next year we're going to see big changes coming in. Not everybody gets how powerful these astrological things can be, but they really are, and that's one of the great things of studying it. So if you've got an Amazon book voucher or something, I would go and spend it on an astrology book, because next year is going to be big. And it starts here. It starts on this new moon. It starts with this solar eclipse in Capricorn. We've felt the build-up coming for the last month or so, but everything about the world order is going to be kind of challenged in the next year or so, and we are going to see the big differences of 2020 starting to happen already right here, right at the end of 2019. So that 0.9% moon, not all that powerful in herself. It is a time of lull in nature, and nothing really feels all that exciting, especially when the holidays is such a big thing. But let's have a rundown of the alignments, because it's all happening and it all matters. Sun conjunct Jupiter, that tends to make things feel a bit inflated. Things tend to get done in a big and generous kind of way because of that. Launching things, well, that people want to launch things, put it that way, but this isn't really the best time to actually be planting the seeds of any kind of new beginning. That is coming very soon, but right now it's good to contemplate, it's good to think, it's good to rethink, actually, because then we can go forward with that much more confidence. The moon herself conjunct Mercury at the moment, so do communicate carefully whatever you're doing, particularly on this holiday when families can come together and families can fall apart a bit at times like this. So do communicate carefully, be sensitive, basically. It is easier than usual to express emotions and feelings and that kind of thing. So quite positive, and also a great time for esoteric thinking, which as we're making these plans for the future, it's really good to take that side of things into account. Esoteric is just kind of, it can be deep, sort of spiritual, it can even be occult things, but more than anything, it's taking ideas from the mind and putting them out into reality, making something of them. It's like, what colour car would you choose? What colour do you want to paint the walls? That kind of thing. A great time for those decisions. And I am actually going to be painting this wall today, or at least that's my plan. There are other rather more important things to do, but I'm really planning to paint this wall today, so we'll see some changes there. Mercury void in Sagittarius, nervous energy, just like I've said for the last few days while this has been happening, actually. Nervous energy is high, things can get a bit tense, schedules tend to go all over the place, but that's the way of the holiday. It's one of the happy things about the holiday, actually. But the bottom line is winds of change are happening, are actually occurring, and there is no point trying to resist them. Resistance is futile. Venus void in Aquarius, It's emotional. The emotions are strong. Mars void in Scorpio. Well, you know, progressive movement or panic is what it says here, and I guess that just depends who you are, who you're with, and where things are actually headed within your own mind. I'm not going to go too much further than that because the holiday thing is happening all over the world in such a big way. That's where everyone's thoughts are. That's where everyone's feelings are tied up at the moment. But we are moving forward, and that solar eclipse is really powerful. It's really positive. So I'm going to leave it there. So thanks everyone who's been supporting me, by the way. Absolutely love you guys, and I'll be keeping going. So I'll be back again tomorrow. Meanwhile, have a fantastic 25th of December, and I will see you soon. Peace.